Hey, survivors. I hope everyone is having a great day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Well, y'all, I wanted to come on just to talk about life, things that happen in your past, and how you can live a life, and it's just hard to get away from that, you know, that lifestyle of drama and um, trials and tribulations and worrying and stress, and then you get kind of accustomed to being that way. That's how I lived. I would if I wasn't going through some chaos or going through some type of issue or whatever, I wasn't comfortable. I had to put some type of some conflict or chaos, drama, something in my life make me feel like, okay, yeah, I'm in my comfort zone. But I'm here to tell you, survivors, you don't have to live like that. That you can find peace within yourself, within your peace zone that you create for yourself. And that goes for just, being a mom. Your kids are grown. You can set boundaries. It's okay to say no to them. That was something I dealt with. It was really hard for me at one point because I didn't like to tell my kids no. And when you don't have a lot, no becomes your that's your that's what you can't do nothing. I'd rather just tell you no, I can't, than say okay, let's just try. Maybe. Well, I did say maybe. We'll see. But most of the time, I kept it 100 with my kids. Always. That's just how I am. I come from a mother who was a mulatto with red hair and freckles. And she was very, very outspoken. Yeah, I can remember growing up, and my mother, I used to pray, be in the car, and I would pray that the car in front of us did not stop and the light did not turn red. I don't know if y'all familiar with the little game you play in the car called Mr. Green Light, but I would be saying the game. You go, Mr. Green Light, Mr. Green Light, Mr. Green Light, so the light can turn green. Well, I would be saying it because if somebody flipped my mother off or said something to her, and she was in her car, baby, we was right hightailing it right behind them. And then when we stopped, I see my mother get out the car and walk up to that car in front of us and commence to trying to snatch that woman out of the car. That's how she was. She didn't play. But she was also like the black sheep of the family. But I don't think it was really that. I think she was just misunderstood, like most of us are. But and sometimes we live in our own traumas. We live in, our parents' traumas. The things that they created, we live it, you know. And sometimes it's hard to get out of that because you create a narrative, or your family members create a narrative about you, and you've been hearing it for so long, that it just comes a part of you. I know, I think I have gotten to the point where sometimes I'm just tired. I get tired of going through my children's drama. And even when my daughter, the one who I hadn't talked to in about 5 years, decided to do that. And of course you go, I want her to excel and be happy. But you also think about all the times that you've forgiven her. And well, I do think about all the times that I forgave her, because love overrules all. And I definitely would never want her to hurt and make her think that her mother doesn't love her. But in the same respect, kids are in a different world. Even when they grow up, they don't see you as somebody that's vulnerable. They don't see you as somebody that um, can't handle a tough situation if you've always put on that shield of armor and strength where you portray that you are that. So they don't even see that. And that's okay. We just have to change. And sometimes change is good, y'all. It took me a while just to learn myself and what I like and what I don't like. And it's okay not to date. It's okay not to be bothered. It's okay. If that's what I want, if that's how I get my peace, that's just how I get it. And you guys can get it too. You know, for one, I don't like a lot of drama. I don't have a lot of people running in and out of my house. I don't like, I just don't like the energy. Again, I am very sensitive to people's energy. I literally will get sick if somebody is very low, has a very low vibration, and they have nothing but chaos and drama and just a bad aura. I'll literally get sick. But guys just don't have to worry about it. You don't want it, you don't get it. I think I'm at a point now where, I want to, when I say live, I always say that. And then I don't want to be bothered with nobody. That's one of my, I'll say that, but then it's like, I just don't want to be bothered. Oh no. Thinking about it. Then you got to go through this whole big thing of, is this a religious person? Do they believe and trust in the Most High? Um, I'm sorry, I was trying to look outside. I got my shades open a little bit. And, I don't know. I got a lot. Like I said, I'm OCD too. So it could be a little bitty thing that irritate me. You could be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do it. Maybe one day I'll take y'all with me. One day I might date. But you can escape your past trauma by escaping your future trauma. Our trauma. What's that? Who is that? Somebody in a white car. Anyway, but you can escape that. And sometimes that lifestyle, whatever, follows you. But you know yourself. You know now what not to get yourself into, what not to do, or what not to allow in your life, you know? So you can escape it by changing your path in your direction. I couldn't say that 5 years ago. 5 years ago, about the time when I started therapy, I just felt like, you know, that was my life and it wasn't going to change. But it does. Lately, too, I've been dealing with depression. And I think I've said that a couple of times in a video, in some videos. I deal with depression. And I don't want to be depressed, but it's like a cloud. It's like something just comes over, like, and I think it's just life. It's just the atmosphere of this planet. People hurting each other. The plant, the desolation of the world. I don't know why that affects me, but it I remember when I was a young girl, I was a teenager, and I would cry because the world was gonna go to hell for sin. Because people was gonna go to hell. I would cry. I would cry because I would feel so bad for them. Um, I don't know why I did that. I still that same feeling of desolation and where the world is headed will taunt me, or I'll get really sad about it. You know. And one thing when I went through my an awakening at one point in my life, I began to see life so differently. See, you guys, everything on this planet is living. Everything from the trees to the grass, everything is trying to survive. Everything is. Anyway, y'all, I'm not going to stay on very long. I did want to come on because like I said, I'm going to be going live every Saturday, usually within 11 o'clock or at 11 a.m. every Saturday. I am going to start a podcast called Mindfulness Bliss, addressing social and domestic issues within the Black community and bringing up topics um, and subjects of what we need to do and what we could do to become a better person, a better human. Um, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about that, but I just want to make sure everything is right when I do start. Um, you guys remember to change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts, then make good choices. It does help, y'all. Trust me. I have to do it all the time because people get on my nerves if sometimes. I really have to change my mind and think positive. Anyway, y'all, I love you. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. And I love you. Bye-bye.